And in order to give them a view on their production, here you have a window where you can see actually a production room and the beautiful cannabis plants. You see, Karim, they are very careful with their plants. So they have a handover room for their customers, where actually the plants get transferred out of production into this handover room in order to give it to the clients. Follow me, have a look. Here you see the beautiful plants, ready for handover for the customers, and obviously totally secured with water and light. They are living until the customer comes and picks them up in the best conditions. Karim, you see me dressed up a little funny, but it's important because now we're going to go into the production. And not just in the production, we're going to go into the mother's room. This is the room where the cuttings get cut, and I want to show you what they do to protect the mother plants very, very professionally. Follow me. What you see here is a particular lighting on one hand. On the other hand, at the bottom, the watering system, which is addressed with fertilizers in particular. You have a ventilation system and you have an air condition, which actually is running in a closed loop center. Why is this important? And actually all the CO2 the plants need to grow professionally can be enriched continuously and controlled. And there's an additional element which I also want to show you. That's that little box over there. That little box protects our plants from any little bugs who might go in. It's a steaming element for sulfur. Now let me show you how they're going to cut actually the cuttings out of the mother plants. It's very important that we do it properly. So they will cut over here. They will take this part and that part away. The rest goes into a rock wool little cone, which we will see a little later. And from there it grows. Why rock wool? Rock wool is very important because it's rock. So it doesn't give anything else to the plant except the fertilizer we give it to. And therefore we can grow these plants in exactly the particular way we want to have it. And we will see this a little later with the cuttings. Karim, now we are in the cutting room, and the cuttings grow here very slowly. Now a cutting needs, the first thing it needs is roots. So let's have a look at one. I'm gonna pick a nice one, and you see that they have very nice roots. Now this is done with light, with water, fertilizer, and you see they cut the leaves. Why they cut the leaves? That the plant is not focusing on photosynthesis, that the plant is actually focusing on getting beautiful, nice roots. Now we come in the next room, Karim. The next room is actually after the little plants, the cuttings have grown to a successful, let's say, baby plant. We're gonna take them into the fog room. The fog room is totally controlled by our systems. It's what is controlling? Temperature and obviously humidity. Come on in. Here you see the little plants growing bigger and bigger, and now the light actually is focusing not only on getting roots, and the cuttings will not be cut so much that they really become a very, very stable plant for our customers. When we have a look over here, you see already bigger plants, which are in a 9x9 cone, and they look already really beautiful and totally healthy. This room has a particular fog element on top of it, which actually gives the necessary humidity to our plants, and the lighting is obviously also very important. Water and fertilizer comes by hand by our qualified employees. Karim, what you see here is our mini lab, and here we're going to do seeds, not cuttings, seeds. What you see is a seed in earth, a seed in cocoa, and a seed in plugs. You see these little guys are not even out yet. Karim, now we are in a particular room for CBD production. What does it mean? CBD production means that we have below 0.3% THC in the plants. That's very important. And that's proven and actually controlled genetics of cannabis plants who actually allow us to increase and produce extremely high values of CBD in a very narrow quality band. Have a look.